Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, my group will present about performance appraisal. Before we start, I will introduce my group members. My group consists of Muhammad Sufi, Dayang Kuna Afikah, Salwa, Nur Izani, and me, Nuraina Umairah. So, what is performance appraisal? Performance appraisal is a formal process in which an employee job performance is evaluated by their supervisor or manager. The evaluation typically include a review of the employee work of a specific period of time and may include a discussion of the employee's strengths and weaknesses, such as opportunities for improvement. The estimate goal of the performance appraisal is to help employees understand how they are performing in their roles and identify areas for improvement. More than just an annual performance review, performance appraisal is the continuous process of setting objectives, assessing progress, and providing ongoing coaching and feedback to ensure that employees are meeting their targets.
Now, let me explain about the details on job descriptions. The job position needed is sales advisor in the marketing department for Perdua company. They are searching for part-time employee with a rate of 1,500 ringgit to 2,500 ringgit with working days for 5 days from Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The company is located at Wang Semaju, Kuala Lumpur. The job purpose is to provide an aid to the daily operations of marketing department in performing variation of duties. These duties include facilitates sale transaction by advising customer on suitable product that best meet their needs and encourage purchases. Future employees are attached to these responsibilities. The first one is to approach customer, identify their needs and recommend product and services. The second one is process sales and financial transaction. Next, deal with complaint, monitor stock and accept inventories, update information in customer database, answer telephone calls and provide customer service, and answer all questions that are related to product and services. Now, the specification needed for this job is to have minimum diploma in marketing or business administration related, have knowledge in marketing, excellent with Microsoft Office such as Word, PowerPoint, Outlook and Excel, can work with minimum supervision and independently, disciplined, mature, passionate, team player, have strong interpersonal and communication skill, and a fast learner.
Now, I will explain the major components in appraisal form. Regardless of whether they are digital or paper, appraisal forms usually include a combination of the following components. Firstly, basic employee information. This section of the form includes basic employee information such as job title, division, department, and other workgroup information, employee number, and pay grade or salary classification. Next is accountabilities, objectives, and standards. If a results approach is used, this section of the form will include the name and description of each accountability. Objectives agreed upon by the manager and employee and the extent to which each objective has been achieved. Then, it also includes description of each standard. Then, competencies and indicators. If a behavior approach is used, this section of the form includes a definition of the various competencies to be assessed and their behavioral indicators. Next is major achievements and contributions. The employee's achievements highlight the employee's greatest achievements and contributions during the last review period, including what projects the employees successfully completed or what they did well to improve the organization's success. Basically, there will be 5 skills that indicate the employee's rating for accountabilities, objectives, standards, competencies, and major achievement and contribution. Next is developmental achievements. This section of the form includes information about the extent to which the developmental goals from the last review period have been achieved. Other than that is developmental needs, plan, and goals, where this section is future-oriented and includes information about specific needs, plan and goals in terms of employee development. For example, developmental needs contain what abilities should employee enhance. Developmental plans contain what future plan for the next review period, and developmental goals contain what goals should employee achieve in terms of work responsibilities and area for improvement. Then there will be the component of employee comments. This section includes reactions and comments provided by the employee. Last but not least, signature, which is the final section of most forms that include a section for the employees, reviewers, and reviewer supervisors' signatures to show that they have read and discussed the content of the form. That's all from me. I will pass the presentation to Afika. Thank you.
We should be aware that there is no such thing as a universally correct appraisal form. In some cases, a form may emphasize competencies and ignore results. This would be the case if the system adopted a behavior approach as opposed to a results approach to measuring performance. In others, the form may emphasize developmental issues and minimize or even completely ignore both behaviors and results. In such case, the form would be used for developmental purpose only and not for administrative purpose. One size does not fit all, and different components are appropriate based on the purpose of the appraisal. In spite of the large variability in terms of format and components, there are certain desirable features that make appraisal forms particularly effective. The first one is simplicity. Forms must be easy to understand, easy to administer, quick to complete, clear, and concise. If forms are too long, convoluted, and complicated, it is likely that the performance assessment process will be not effective. The second one is relevancy. Good forms include information related directly to the tasks and responsibilities of the job. Otherwise, they will be regarded as an administrative burden and not as a tool for performance improvement. The third one is descriptiveness. Good form requires that the raters provide evidence of performance regardless of the performance level. The form should be sufficiently descriptive that an outside party has a clear understanding of the performance information conveyed. And the fourth one is good forms allow managers in different functions and departments to adapt them to their particular needs and situations. This feature encourages widespread use of the form. The fifth one is comprehensiveness. Good forms include all the major areas of performance for a particular position for the entire review period. The sixth one is definitional clarity. Desirable competencies and results are clearly defined for all raters so that everyone evaluates the same attributes. This feature enhances consistency of ratings across raters and levels of the organization. The seventh one is communication. The meaning of each of the components of the form must be successfully communicated to all people participating in the evaluation process. This enhances acceptance of the system and motivation to participate in it, both as raters and as rates. And the last one is time orientation. Good forms help clarify expectations about performance. They address not only the past but also the future.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. We are from Group 4. So this is our video for demonstration. First, we go to home and click here and enter the details of the employee. So first, we put the employee ID. 826436 and employment status, which is either full-time or part-time. So for our group, we choose part-time. Employee name, and choose the gender. Enter the contact number. Their address. Department. Since we choose sales advisor, so our department only include marketing. Position, sales advisor. Salary. So we click save. So this is the data for the employee 1. Now we'll enter the detail for employee 2. So do the same thing. Input the address. Choose the same employment status, which is part-time, the same department and position, and the salary also for the comparison, and click save. So we have 2 employee details. So we click close. So we go to database and we'll see the detail is automated here after we put in the form. This is the job description. Performance appraisal form for the employee 1, which is Wawa S. Here is Wawa S information. Reviewer information, which is her manager. Accountabilities. Here is the rating that have been rated by the manager. Standard, competencies, and this is the total competencies, major achievement and contribution, which is the contribution and achievement that has been done by Wawa. This is developmental achievement that has been achieved by Wawa also. Developmental area, that what ability should be enhanced, what feature plan for next period, what goals should be achieved in terms of work responsibility and area for improvement. Here is the comment by Wawa and her manager. So we can see here total percentage that Wawa got is 100%, which is in the outstanding level. So this is the signature by her reviewer and Wawa. So for the second employee, so this is Salwa information, her review information, rating skill, accountabilities. So this is the rating that for Salwa objective that has been entered by her supervisor. Standard, competencies, major achievement and contribution. This is the achievement that has been achieved by Salwa. Developmental achievement, developmental area, comment and approval by Salwa and her supervisor. So the total percentage for Salwa performance appraisal is 56.70%, which is in this range, which is satisfactory. Description for Salwa performance is employee complete all of the key tasks on a regular basis, able to work to define work standard. So this is the signature by her reviewer and by Salwa.
I'm going to show you how to calculate the performance appraisal form. We go for the second employee, which is Salwa here. So let me calculate the total objective for her. So the total is same, which is 25. The total rating is, we're going to show you equal and then sum. And then choose all of this box because we want to know the total marks she got here. And then we press enter. She got 12 marks. So 3 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2. And then which is 12. And then the total objective percentage is equal and then sum. Double click here. And then total rating divide by total times 20% here because objective is 20% and then enter. She got 9.6%. So for the standard is 25. So the total is 35. The total rating Salwa got is equal and then sum. Double click here and then choose all this box. Enter. She got 21 marks here, the total number here, and then the total rating is the total standard percentage is equal sum. Double click and then total rating divide by the total times 25%. 25% here. So enter. She got 15% for the standard. So the competency, the total marks is 50. Total rating Salwa got is equal and then sum. Double click here and then same goes. We choose all the box. So we want to calculate all the marks she got and then enter. She got 29 marks and then the total competency percent sum. Double click and then total rating divide by total times 45%. 45% and then enter. She got 26.1%. So the major achievement and contribution is 10%. And then she got 3 here, which is mid prediction. So the total major accomplishment percentage we're gonna calculate is equal sum and then double click. So we choose here divide by 5 times 10%. Enter. She got 6%. So we're gonna fill in here for the objective. Equal for the objective she got here the total objective. We choose here and then click here and then enter. They already filled up here and then the standard equal and then we go to the total standard, click here and then enter. Already filled in here. Same goes to competency equal and then go to total competency, click here and then enter. Lastly, major accomplishment. Here, total major accomplishment is 6%. Click here and then enter. So we got all the total percentage here. So the total marks we're gonna equal and then sum. Double click here and then choose all the box because we're gonna total all the percentage she got here and then enter. She got 56.7% in total, which means she in here 40 to 59%, which is satisfactory. So the employee completed all of the tasks on a regular basis, able to work to define work standard. That's all from me. Thank you.